When his return didn't feel like home, he hugged me first. I felt the weight of his arms, but not the warmth. His heartbeat didn't match mine. His eyes didn't seek me. I asked anyway, "Is something wrong?" He answered with silence. A silence that cut deeper than any knife, sharper than any betrayal I had imagined. I had spent days picturing this moment, reunion after absence, but the air between us was already poisoned. I could smell it, metallic and faintly sweet, like decay hidden beneath perfume. He stepped back, avoided my gaze, and I realized then that I had been walking into a house of mirrors, each reflection twisted and unfamiliar. Betrayal doesn't shout, it whispers, hides in corners, and mine had been whispering for months. The first clue, his phone, always locked. A lock I didn't have to break. I waited. He left it unattended for 2 minutes. 2 minutes in which the truth carved itself into my hands. Messages, carefully deleted, now flickering like dying embers. Names I did not recognize. Dates that didn't match any of us. I didn't react. I smiled, politely, calm. I had learned a long time ago that rage is loud, strategy is quiet. The second clue, receipts. Inexplicable withdrawals. Small amounts, nightly, calculated, purposeful. My money, my son's future, siphoned off for someone else, someone unknown. I watched, I waited, observed. Every word he spoke, every glance he threw, every subtle hesitation. My mind mapped it all, a labyrinth of truth and lies. The third clue, a scent on his collar, faint, unfamiliar. Women smell differently. Men smell differently when they lie. I cataloged it, not yet confronted it, not yet broken. I began my quiet investigation with precision. DNA kits ordered under pseudonyms. Phone backups mirrored and encrypted. Bank records cross-referenced with timestamps and locations. I was patient, cold, calculating. Every night I pieced the puzzle together like an autopsy. Each discovery tightened a coil in my chest. But externally I remained composed. Weeks passed. Every smile I offered him, every casual question, every domestic gesture, a mask. Beneath it I unraveled his life, his deceit, his carefully constructed illusion. The evidence arrived silently. A single report in my mailbox. DNA results, phone logs, financial transfers, names, dates. Proof that my child, the one I had nurtured, protected, loved, was not mine. Not biologically, not theirs alone. I did not flinch, not once. The confrontation was inevitable. I chose the timing, the method, the silence. He came home. She was there, expecting routine. I held the folder. Nothing more. "What's this?" she asked, voice unsteady. I said nothing. Silence is heavier than accusation. It bends people faster than fury ever could. She opened it. Pages spilled out, messages, transfers, DNA results. The world she thought hidden lay exposed. Her breath hitched. Her composure cracked. He walked in, saw the folder, saw her trembling. "You knew?" he asked, his voice tight, disbelief breaking through the veneer of control. I nodded once. No anger, no pleading, no explanation. Just the cold, undeniable facts. I slid the folder across the table toward them. "You plotted against me," I said. "Erased me, replaced me, stole my child, my life, my trust. But I was already gone long before you realized it." Their faces drained. My calm was a blade. Precision, not passion, cut deeper. She opened her mouth. I stopped her with a single look. I stood, slowly, deliberately. The room shrank under the weight of my composure. "You've lived in my shadow," I said softly, "used my presence, my love, my loyalty. But shadows have edges. and I am no longer yours to touch." He staggered, a man stripped of certainty. She collapsed into herself, the fortress of lies crumbling. I left them the evidence, nothing more, no explanations, no forgiveness, only the truth. They expected tears, expected confrontation, expected me to unravel. Instead, I walked through the threshold of their betrayal like a ghost unbound. The house, the life, the memories, they were mine no longer. I had reclaimed my power with absence. The silence I left was a punishment far more surgical than any outburst of rage could ever be. I did not look back. Their screams, their apologies, their broken faces, they were irrelevant, irreparable. Revenge, I realized, is not in fire. It is in clarity, in detachment, in walking away while the betrayer is left to choke on their own creation. I stepped into the night, free, indifferent, whole, and finally untraceable. I carried nothing but the truth. They carried the consequences. Some betrayals demand fire, others demand only silence. I chose silence, and in that silence, I won.